This is the Conscious Hour, and we're watching Chris Hedges with the head of UNRWA. It's amazing that I've seen lots of posts from people who are pro Israel that UNRWA is a terrorist organization, needs to be dismantled. They've been around for 70 some years, feeding people, and they're going after to stop them from feeding them. This is the news you do not see on the mainstream media. ABC, NBC, and the other side of the coin, Fox and the other ones. You don't see this stuff. No. In fact, NPR, which has really blown my mind, really gotten corporate, doesn't even get into this at all. But listen to this, what's actually going on, and then do yourself a favor, donate to UNRWA, get the people fed. And yes, Israeli soldiers and private independent contractors are shooting the people when they go in the food lines. This has been going on for, well, ever since they started feeding them. So listen closely.
Exhausting. We are having to focus on fighting frivolous lawsuits while our exclusive focus should be on saving lives and raising the funds to save lives. Mind you, we don't stop for a minute, but it is to wear us down, to scare us.
Well, so the Delaware judge threw it out, and they immediately launched another one, didn't they?
We have there's another lawsuit, exactly the same argument, so it's going to go nowhere. And one of the lawyers is the same lawyers, yeah. So is on. There's a lawyer who's on both cases, so yes, they're definitely linked. So just more.
And one note right there. Just think of all of the articles that have been written in all the major newspapers and the news stories from ABC, NBC, Fox, and the other ones. Think about everything you've been watching on the mainstream, and then go over to YouTube. Just check YouTube out, because you'll be shocked. You've been fed pure propaganda. This is I would say, the most concentrated, most orchestrated broadcast genocide that's not genocide. It's basically, these are war criminals, and we're killing them all. That's why we have to get rid of them. I mean, never have we seen this type of orchestrated propaganda where they go out and sue to get you in court, and then the judge throws it out, and the Zionists come back with another lawsuit.
More lawyers' time, more of my time, of our board's time, but you also have some of the most amazing lawyers who are doing what's right, who know what propaganda is, who know the ultimate goals of plaintiffs like these, to wear us down, to try to get us out of business, to scare us out of business. And when your work is on the side of the angels, when you're doing transparent work for all to see, when you're keeping people alive who are being mowed down, that's what keeps you going, doing the right thing, the ethical thing, the true thing. You don't step away from this essential work in the middle of a human-made famine, a genocide. There's no way you can stop this work when civilians are being killed en masse.
You're an Arabic speaker. You have long experience in the region. This has to have taken an emotional toll. What has been the effect of all of this on, not just on you, but on everyone who does this kind of work?
Yeah, I mean, whatever we feel, of course, is nothing. There's no comparison to what people are facing on the ground. I think we've had a front seat, certainly not like those in Gaza, but we are day in and day out seeing the atrocities. And I think what keeps me going is like I said, knowing our work is on the side of the angels and absolutely essential. And that idea that, my grandfather escaped Nazi Germany and his sister's family was murdered by the Nazis, and he said never again, and he meant for anybody, no matter what religion or background. And that's why I do the work I do today. And if I didn't do this work, I would be going against everything I was taught by my grandfather, also my parents in terms of doing right in the world. But I think that I can't crumble, and the reason I can't crumble is my colleague Hani El Marhoun, who runs our fundraising efforts, our senior director of fundraising. He's had 180, I think it's more close to 200 family members killed.
Imagine that.
In Gaza. 2 of his brothers were targeted and killed. And he keeps getting up every day doing this important work. He keeps fundraising not only for UNRWA USA, but for the Gaza Soup Kitchen, which feeds tens of thousands of people in the north of Gaza. His parents are on the front line of that, keeping a community alive. Every day he hears of a cousin injured. He had just had a cousin who was killed trying to seek aid at GHF. He keeps getting up and doing his work and maintaining a strength of character and a calm that nobody else, I would not be capable if I was faced those same conditions. So if Hani's not crumbling, there's no way I'm gonna. And so we keep on keeping on, and just hope to God there's a ceasefire, the killing stops, and you know, morality prevails and humanity prevails.
And if people want to donate to UNRWA US
Yes.
or the Soup Kitchen, how do they do that?
Yeah, so you can donate at unrwausa.org/donate. We absolutely could use all contributions, and we get the money out the door. That's why we have no money, because we get it out the door as soon as possible. And something that has given me hope, I just in all this darkness, the most beautiful thing, not outside of the staff we have, which are amazing, and our board, is 160,000. Actually, it's now 170,000. I just checked before the call. 171,000 donors, new donors, since October of 2023, and these are Americans. 95% of them Americans from every state in this country, from every economic background, every religious background. The average donation is about $280. So most of this is grassroots. Of course, we have very many people of means supporting as well with 6-figure donations. Really, the American people have stepped up while our government has stepped down. Our government froze funding to UNRWA, and through the American people, we've been able to send $68 million to provide relief in Gaza since October of 2024. So any contribution we are grateful for, and we will continue to get this in the hands of those, again, who are providing medical aid on the ground, getting water to people in need, cleaning up waste and you know, the toxic waste in the streets, and being the front line of.
The final one is this. Israel has gone in and destroyed the water systems, blown them up. Imagine getting a bag of rice or lentils. Where do you get the water? And think about somebody who's been starving. The last thing you want to do is feed them carbohydrates. You want to feed them greens, vegetables, fruits, to get the digestive tract working again, because it's full of enzymes. But there's no hope for that to happen because of Netanyahu and his Zionist extremists mass murdering people. They've been doing this for a long time, but most recently, for the last, we're 23 months into it almost. So please donate to UNRWA, and also make sure you share this video with others. We've got to keep the word out and do one thing: turn off ABC, NBC, and left-wing, right-wing television, and turn on YouTube. Thanks for tuning into the Conscious Hour.